Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol MNGX. We will take a look at the 15-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 15-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 15 minutes. So while this here may look like a couple weeks worth of time, it's actually just today's price action, Wednesday, broken down into 15-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Crazy mover today, not only from the price action perspective, but you look down here at the volume and well above average volume on the day. So a lot of eyeballs on this one, and I'm sure there's going to be plenty of eyeballs on it going into the remainder of the week. So just want to kind of keep map out a few levels that I'll be keeping an eye on from the trading perspective. And that first one is just simply the level of support where the bleeding finally stopped. Because yeah, from where it was up at its highs, and then it had this big pullback. Where it eventually stopped was down here at essentially $25, give or take. But if you were watching level 2s or anything, then I'm sure you noticed that, generally speaking, $25 did indeed act as a pretty solid area of support. So that's certainly going to be the initial level, at least for me, that I would keep an eye on going into Thursday. In the event the price cannot hold above the $25 mark, that's where things get a little bit tricky because there's essentially nothing down below. I will keep an eye, though, on the purple line there, which on my chart is denoting the 50-period moving average. Right now, valued at 1886, but keep in mind it's a moving average, meaning that value is going to move and change over time. And yeah, that line will continue to move higher and higher. But so far, so good. The price is holding above 25, but if it doesn't, then again, keeping an eye on that 50 period, could provide some insight into where the price could potentially be headed down and then maybe even get a bounce from. Now, in the event the price does get another bounce to the upside and kind of breaks out of this sideways channel, where are some levels of resistance at? First level of resistance, if any sort of breakout of this little sideways channel is going to occur, is right up there at the $26 mark. So 26, kind of miniature public enemy number 1 going into Thursday. If the price can push up through there, then next level overall is not up until right around the 28.50 mark. Am I saying it's going to shoot straight up to 28.50? Not saying that, but technically speaking, there's not really any other levels between there. So those are going to be the two main overarching levels that I keep an eye on tomorrow. But like I said, crazy movement today, good solid volume and volatility, and we'll see how this one continues to play out on the week. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.